Yeah. Slow. Is that a
It was
slow?
a golf clap.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know why I was even clapping. I just was.
That maybe that intro gets you all excited.
It does. It's
Yeah.
like fun.
It's fun. Well, it is. It
Fun.
is midday. It is midweek, and that means you are right here with your two favorite paranormal besties, Rob and Sarah. Hey, Rob, how are you today?
I'm good. I am good. I got up, opened my eyes.
You know
Um,
what? You know why I'm super good?
why?
I got a whole handful of amazing stickers from
I,
my other bestie, Danny. They get to be added to my sticker box, but I'm choosing
yep.
one. I'm going to choose one sticker to put on my laptop.
Oh my God. You're rationing. You're so
I
cheap
am.
with the stickers. But yes,
I'm
you
not.
got
I'm.
stickers.
I'm not cheap. I'm
All right, frugal with the stickers.
no. I'm not frugal with them. I like to just look at them. And
Okay.
what if I have to get rid of this laptop or if I have to get rid of this
No, I
case
get
I'm
that
looking
part. That part I
at?
understand. But then at that point, every sticker that you see that you like, you
Yeah.
should just take a picture of it with your phone. It's the same thing. Not
No,
really.
because I like to like look at them and touch them.
Okay. All right.
Look how cute! Look how cute he is. Isn't he cute?
That's a looks like a Valentine's Day Mothman.
He's a little Mothman. I just adore them. They're so cute. Thank you, Danny.
You
Yeah. So, and I got a candy bar.
did get another candy bar.
I did get another candy bar. Okay, yeah, it is midweek. It is midday. But before we get started and talk about all things get haunted, because we have some really cool things to share with you. You're going to be super excited about that. Let's say hi to everybody because
Let's say
the reality is this is why we're here is because of them.
he's really the only reason.
It's the only reason. It
I'm
is.
hungry right now, and I could use.
Right. We should have gotten Wendy's. I don't know why we didn't get Wendy. We're gonna do that with you guys. Like we decided, like on one of these, we should actually eat lunch together.
Yeah, we're gonna eat lunch, food.
Yeah,
We're gonna drink and imbibe and chit chat
yeah,
and fuck. We'll bring them
hmm
up on screen so we can watch everybody else chew too.
yeah. If you want to eat lunch with us, if you want to come sit at the table, let us
Lunch.
know, and we'll throw
Yeah,
you the link, and we'll have a little fun. You get to eat. You get to watch me eat like a savage, especially if I'm gonna eat something like Wendy's or
yes, yeah. Trust me.
so. There's that. But we have Stacy Talladge right here, Professor T. In the house there is that's fantastic, look at that.
See, I'm
Oh,
doing it. I'm doing gooder.
gooder,
Yeah,
you're like
doing
gooder,
gooder.
you're right up there. There is our Danny Marie.
Oh shit, where is that? Hold on.
I
This
bet
is
you
the
have
only
these all.
problem, right? I didn't take the time to actually look at the list of people because then I can move the
Oh,
videos around. But go ahead, keep going.
you can. There's Sandy, our social
Sandy.
media
No
manager and
Sandy
TikTok
Diego.
specialist. How you doing, Sandy?
No
I don't
Sandy
know if
Dio yet.
you don't have her done yet. We got
Not
a
yet.
lot to
Crew.
do.
I was doing crew last mostly, but yeah, we had a lot of fun shit going on. So
We
I got
did.
this.
There's our fun Kim. There
I,
she is.
wait, I think I
What
did that
happened?
one. No, you know why? Because I was gonna ask her if she was okay with the photo that I stole of her.
Yeah, it is. It's the stealing of the photos. We
Yeah,
have
I
to be
mean, some
careful.
people have photos that they hate, like me, and I'm like, I don't know if I should use this photo. It's not a bad photo. I think it's very nice, but I
There's
always have.
Jenny. Jenny
There's
of
Jenny.
Unturned Page. Did you guys check it out? She had a show last night. Unturned Pages. They had a special show time, and they had John Zaftis on, her and Russ Diver. Did you guys catch that? And this Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, you can catch Whispers Within. And they have Ursula, and I don't know if it's Bilski. I
Yeah,
don't want to butcher that name, but I
starts
think
with a
that might
B.
be.
We know that.
So be sure to check that out. Whispers Within with Jenny Davis
Yeah,
and Candy Slater.
yeah. Check it.
There's our beautiful Sam. Sam's pretty paranormal right there. There
Sam,
she is.
Sam. God damn it. Hold on, Sam. There you are. Three
There she
seconds.
is.
3 seconds of Sam.
3 seconds of Sam. We love that. We
Yeah.
certainly love that. There is Courtney. We have Courtney in the house. Do you guys seriously? I just sent her a message today. I just had to tell her that the community is so lucky to have her in it because I'm going to tell you something. She is constantly out there doing the good work. She is lifting people. She is constantly sharing that stuff out there that wouldn't sometimes even get noticed. She is making sure
Truth.
everybody's stuff is getting seen. So thank you, Courtney. We appreciate you
Truth.
for that.
Not just for
We,
us, but for a
oh my
lot of
gosh,
people.
for a lot of people, yeah. There's Trevor Faith. Hey,
Hmm.
Trev, how are
Hmm.
you doing, my friend? He's got
Okay.
a show coming up Saturday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Check it out. He'll be talking to Bill Bryan about Bill's new adventure in a traveling talking board museum.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's the correct way of saying it. I don't know if it's a
I
week.
think that's correct. Empty
Okay.
Casket Traveling Board
Yeah.
Museum.
Yeah. There you go.
You got it.
There's Big Daddy Andy.
Big Daddy Andy.
It's like I love that picture. He's like
Yeah, it's a
looking
good
at
photo.
everybody. It's like,
Good
what's
photo.
up, peeps?
He's like, I'm watching.
Yeah. Look, there's
Mofos.
Joe B next to Ken, right there in the
Joe
house.
B
There's Joe
next
B.
of kin paranormal.
There
I
he
got
is.
to
Look
hang
at
out with
him.
him last weekend, which was fun and fun.
Nicest guy. Nicest guy.
He
Everybody's saying
really,
hello to everybody.
yeah.
Thanks, Sam. You know what? I didn't do my hair today. I showered for everybody. I didn't do my hair. I just blew it out. I was like, it is what it is, and I'm feeling rather Farrah today, so that's how it's all going down.
Okay.
James Lawrence, there's our friend, our new friend.
James, he's gonna need a side piece video too soon.
He's gonna need one. He's
He's gonna
coming in
need it.
strong. I love
Coming
it.
in.
Hey, James, he's coming in strong. There's Miss Kaylee. We hope that you are feeling better today.
Yeah,
Nice
she's
to
been
see.
sick, sadly. I did
It's
get a photo of Kaylee, but Kaylee and I have this disagreement on what a photo should look like. It cuts the top of her head off on the other one too, which is why her video is not done. So we're gonna have to
Kaylee.
set up
Stop
a
cutting
photo
your head
shoot.
off.
Yes, it drives me crazy. Sarah, same shit. Even in her
Well,
intro video,
my
when you look
pictures are
at
like this.
her intro video, I photoshopped the top of your head into that one photo of you. I did.
You did?
Yeah. When
Oh,
your goddess photo is Photoshop. You had a flat. Yep.
mm,
Trust
interesting.
me.
I don't know. I do trust you.
99.9% sure. It's been a long time. But go ahead. Next.
Next is Mike Cronin, Two Brothers Extreme. There he is.
Mike Cronin. Two
Mike
Brothers
Cronin.
Extreme.
We need we should do like a voiceover
Yeah,
that's like
yeah. Oh yeah.
like monster truck. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. He would like that.
yeah, I love that.
You love that.
I know. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I get it, James, but where I'm at, McDonald's sucks. Burger King is like leaving the state of Michigan. So all that I kind of have left for fast food is sort of that Wendy's situation, and I have to say, kind of delicious.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had a Chick-fil-A closer, I would go there, but I don't, so I'm
Hmm.
not. There's D Hoot bringing in Texas. There
Oh,
she is.
sugar. Hold up.
She doesn't want us. There she is.
Yeah, there's Hoot.
Nobody may
Hoot
know.
is anonymous. Hoot
Yeah.
shall remain anonymous until one day I
One
know
day,
we're gonna get to see her.
yeah, we will reveal D Hoot.
The Hoot will be revealed.
There he is. There's the man of the hour,
Yeah.
Ian Murphy, Warren Paranormal Preservation Society,
Warner.
world class. I'm
Warren.
sorry, Warner
God,
Paranormal.
jeez.
There's two. Listen to me. You know what? I'm
There's a
real.
lot of W's flying
There's a
around
lot
lately.
of W's. But he is the moderator of all times. We love our Ian. How you
The
doing,
man,
Ian?
the
The
myth,
man.
the myth, the moderator.
That's right. Oh, I like that. That might have to be his new little.
That was his thing. That came after he moderated that one show.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I don't remember that either. There's Richie B. Banter with Richie B. He's got a show coming up Saturday as well.
He
There he
does.
is. Richie B. We love him. There's the other part of Two Brothers Extreme right there. Adam. How's my Bentley
Yeah.
doing, Adam? We hope he's doing well. There he is.
Look at him.
God, they're the
I just want to pinch his cheeks in that photo. That
nicest
sounds
guys.
weird,
Like,
Adam. I'm sorry, but
a little bit.
I'm gonna pinch your
Nicest
cheeks.
guys. There is my friend right there, Candy Slater. You've probably noticed there has been some posts going out there on the Get Haunted Network, and what we need you guys to do as the network is to start pushing those out. The Old YMCA in historic Rock Island Paracon coming up October 5th is underway, and we are looking for vendors. Get Haunted is a proud sponsor, along with a few others that I don't have off the top of my head. But we are so excited, and this is the second annual the old YMCA in historic Rock Island Paracon. And so, being able to extend it out to the network and to reach other corners of the paranormal, we're super excited about that because, hey guys, the paranormal community is bigger than you realize, and we want our friends to meet your friends and your friends to meet our friends. So come join the fun right
It's
there. Oh, and just if you don't know, Rock Island is in Illinois. Just like
Illinois.
Illinois. Do you say noise or Illinois?
No, come on. Please.
Oh, I'm just
Please.
asking.
Well, come on. Every
There's
word,
what
there's Faye. Every word I pronounce is pronounced properly.
is perfectly yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sure. We know
Yeah.
I don't at all.
You know,
There's California in the house. We got
what's up,
the
Kelly?
beautiful Miss Faye. Kelly. Who are you saying that?
Cali,
Oh,
California, Cali.
Cali.
All
Well,
right.
that wasn't perfect. See? Mm-mm.
Now, you know,
Uh,
sorry.
Kim wants to know which photo. Which photo are you studying?
I have to pop this folder over. I'll message you, Kim, and you just tell me if
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. It's a
Yeah.
recent one, I think. I went to your profile and stalked you and got a photo.
That's how we do.
That's
That's
what
how
we
we
do.
do. Um, are we doing Seek with Your Soul? We've had a lot. We've had some distractions lately, folks, and Seek with Your Soul is a very deep conversation. It is a very important conversation, and we do have somebody that would like to join us in
Yeah.
that conversation. And
Yeah.
so, instead of hurrying and rushing that, we'll get that going. We're going to
Yeah,
get
it's
that
not
going.
dead. It just there have
It's
been
not.
distractions. You do. You have to be in the right mindset.
Yeah.
You have to be free of some distractions to have those immensely deep conversations that we have.
Yeah. Um, I'm sorry. Oh, it's 10 a.m. I swear your event said 10:30. I apologize. 10 a.m. And I believe it's because I believe that Bill is going to be at like maybe the Scranton Civic Center or something. I believe he's going to be somewhere like a convention type situation. So just check out Haunted Faith. We'll get that corrected. I have not yet shared it, so I don't have it in my head, but I thought I said 10. I saw 10:30. My
Mhm.
apologies.
Yep.
My apologies.
Yep. This is why Sarah doesn't work for, you know, NASA. We be
Just be
launching
off
shit
slightly.
about a half hour late.
You know what, Richie B?
What he said.
He's getting Wendy's right now. That is mean.
Oh,
That's just
stop.
mean. So
So
mean.
hungry.
There's Dee Dee. We've got Dee Dee and Danny coming up this
Gee.
coming Sunday. Another awakening, tapping into your subconscious and intuition. Excellent show with those two ladies. They give you the very best in tarot card reading and dream interpretation. So check that out as
That's right.
well.
And they have an amazing producer.
Yes, and a very good
The best
producer.
in the industry.
You give that baby boy a big old kiss on his forehead for us. We Get Haunted is sending him some very
No,
good.
Daisy, there was nowhere in that response that said no.
Oh,
Toofus. He wants it tomorrow. Stacey, you can just call us. It's real easy.
yeah, we'll talk. We can talk about Seek with Your Soul all day long, but we do want to make sure that the show has our full attention, and we have some, and you're going to see we've got some cool things coming, and we have so much work that we've been putting in. So and everything deserves the attention that it needs. So yeah, we are going to have, we said we're going to have lunch on the show for sure. This is going to be like our thing. Cause I do,
Yeah.
after the show, you should see us. We're both like starving, gotta go,
Yeah.
gotta go.
I had a donut this morning and that's it.
Oh, and I'm on no eggs, folks. So just get ready.
That's
So
dangerous. So
it's very dangerous.
anybody watching that isn't really here to be nice, don't do it
Yeah.
today. Or maybe do it today. I'd love to see you.
Yeah. Look at Dee Dee's giving you a compliment.
Oh, thanks, Dee Dee.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
It's
I
nice
get
to get a compliment.
I get fights before my show.
Well,
Do
you
not.
don't. Please stop saying that. There's enough shit out there about me.
I love that, Ian. You're gonna have such an amazing experience with Dee Dee, like to get the full blown of like full blown effect of her dream interpretation. Like you're gonna love it. You're
It's
gonna
cool.
love it.
It's
It's so
cool.
cool. It's so cool. All right, so hey guys, here's what's going down. We have a new segment for the show that we're super excited about. It's called Love Notes to Get Haunted.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, right? You love to hate us. You love
Some
to hate us.
some
And we're going to,
people, not our people, but there are
not our
people out
people.
there.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. There are many people out there that love to hate us. But here's the thing, their hate fuels our motivation. And so here's the love notes. This kind of popped up today, right, Rob? We were like,
well, this one is what prompted.
yeah.
There's Adam. But this is the one that prompted this discussion.
Mhm,
We're like,
mhm.
um, why don't we let people get to see it? Because I leave. Here's what happens. Here's what happened in this case. We'll get into it when you see it. I usually
Yeah.
leave them up for a little bit of back and forth, and then I take them down because Sarah's Sarah. Sometimes she's like, Robert, behave, So, but some of them are funny, some of them are dumb.
Mhm.
Um, but the truth is, they want their moment, so we're gonna give them their moment here and let you guys get to see some of the fun shit we get to deal with every day. Well, it's not every day. Every couple of days, somebody pops on and has a comment about
Yeah.
something.
Well, and right, people want the attention. They want to share. What I can't figure out, this is just for me, and I think this is such an amazing phenomenon. That somebody wakes up and goes, "Okay, what kind of shit thing can I write to somebody?"
It's funny.
Um, it is amazing that they will write it. So, but I do. We're sort of now taking this in as the darts are being thrown faster and faster. I
It's
feel like we're
fuel. It's
it's a
fuel
little
for us.
bit fueling, yeah.
But
So
it
here,
and this isn't a crybaby thing. We want you guys. You
oh,
tell us if this is boring or stupid. Tell us, but we kind of think it's funny. But we're
it's
also weird.
yeah, but it goes along. I don't know if you guys ever watched that segment on one of the late night shows where celebrities read mean tweets about themselves.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, come on, like sometimes I just don't get it, right? So, but we are starting to take a lot of this, that people are making efforts. They love to create the chaos. They want to get one up on us. They want to share something ugly instead of scrolling by. So here's the thing, you can keep sending them these little love notes to get haunted. It is fueling us to continue to do bigger and better things because you are the network. You guys are the network. And we're just gonna keep chugging along.
Just share them, and then we'll talk about it together. This one's actually not terrible, and I wish I had some of the other ones I deleted because those would have been fun to talk about. But this guy
Yeah.
today, George, I
Hi,
blocked his.
George.
Yeah, I blocked his last name because, wow, I know how
We're
some of
not.
you are. And I don't want. I mean, I guess I could have
Oh,
blocked.
let's
Yeah,
make that clear.
we
This
don't want
segment,
retaliation.
yeah, this segment is us just giving them their voice. We do believe all voices in the paranormal have a place. And we're just going to start naming these love notes. But this is not, we do not encourage you to pile on. We just want to share what their thoughts are with you and sort of just,
Yes.
yeah.
So please leave George alone. I handled him. Like, what you don't have. So this was after the fact. I thought about it, but I just said, "Hey, are you going to be okay?" And he's like, oh, "I'm okay. I'm better than you. Who can't be honest with yourself." So it was just kind of silly. But this is the stuff. There's a lot of these that come in, especially when you run ads, right? Because our ads
Mhm,
land on
mhm.
um people's desktops that may not love the paranormal.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, like I did look at George and we kind of dig some of the same bands and we'd probably hang out next to each other at a show and he would not have a problem with me. But he had a problem with this particular ad. So but this is the stuff we see, right? So the paranormal does trigger some folks. We saw it with Sarah's, and I wish I saved those because those would have been great to put on here. So this is not the best example, but
Yeah.
we saw, when he did the ad for Paranormal Blonde and she got
Mhm.
attacked by the religious folks. But yeah, this is the fun shit we get to look at every day. And then depending on my mood, I usually go back a couple times, then I end up blocking them. But this was
But
this morning, and
yeah,
this
what's
one
the
made me laugh.
context?
He's true. He's not wrong. I've seen some paranormal photos that do look like they came
Hi,
from
Emmy.
space. Hey, PDX, Emmy. They do seem like they come from space sometimes. Yeah, Stacy, I think I deleted. I might actually have those screenshots. We'll use those on this segment. So this will be the love notes section segment. If you guys think this is kind of funny, it does make me laugh.
Well, I think it's always good too to sort of show people like what's right out there. And the context to this is there was a post. Was it an ad that he was talking about or a post?
It's an event. It's an event that we had created, and I added these photos. These are my work.
Hmm.
These are my work. The Sarah Witch ones I will find because they are good. Those are my favorite. Those are my favorite ones. I hated sending them to her, but they were funny.
I was okay with it though. It's okay if somebody can look at the cute little just non-descriptive, just talking about me being a show host and it landed me being a witch. I didn't realize that it was so easy to
Yeah,
be. I think that's such an insult to everybody that's out there actually spending time on their practice, and they take that stuff serious. I don't, and I this is not. I just That's just not me. I just don't have. That's not where I spend my time. So a little bit of a smack in the face to those that do spend their time and energy on the practice of being a witch or it was weird.
yeah. You got promoted quick. So yeah. So this is just we just kind of get to laugh about some of these things every
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, no, I don't know, Adam. Well, there was a lot being there was a lot of things said when on that ad from Paranormally Blind, but uh, I'll find those screenshots. But if you think this is a fun segment, I don't mind reading the hate mail. It's kind of fun. It's kind of makes
Yeah.
me laugh.
But this one was in response to Selma, I believe.
It was Selma
Selma Mansion.
Mansion, Selma
Yeah.
Mansion in Norristown, New Jersey. Um, yeah, so
So
that
I
was that.
what I can't figure out when Rob's like, "Oh my God, you got to listen to this," and that's why we were like, "Okay, let's do a love note." But I'm not sure, so I don't know if you guys can actually read that. But George is like saying, "I'm so startled. What was that? Did you hear
No, I
that?"
think he was mocking ghost, paranormal investigators.
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
later in his one response, he was kind of doing that.
yeah,
So George, I appreciate your message, or comment.
yeah,
There it is.
yeah.
Now we shared it with more people, but this usually just they primarily happen on the main Get Haunted page
Hmm.
where they don't have to
Hmm.
join up. And D Hoot's right. At least he used his real name, which is why we give him credit. I don't. Again, I block his name. I don't want anybody bothering this guy.
Yeah,
Um, but I'll take 10 of those a day versus the anonymous sneak attacks
yeah.
that we get as well.
Well, I just want to, again, we are just those love notes to Get Haunted makes us realize we must be doing something right. We are in people's faces. What we have realized, and you guys, I'm sure, have seen our live on Sunday. But what's very interesting is George and everybody else who has really big opinions about Get Haunted and about our amount of work and effort and energy that we put forth. Not one of those people. This is so confusing to me. Rob, I haven't seen them sitting at the conference table of Get Haunted. I didn't realize that they actually have hard proof of how much work we do. So,
Nobody does.
yeah,
That's okay. Now, this also doesn't mean, Joe B, that you go out and write hate mail to us just to get on screen. We'll pull you up
that's right.
and stay alive. But
That's
and
right.
that really wasn't hate mail. He was just jabbing at the paranormal, and I get it. I didn't take it personally, but yeah,
No.
the problem is sometimes these things cascade into other nightmares
Yeah.
that we just don't love. But we'll share those moving forward. There's always a fresh supply to share with you guys. So you get a chuckle,
Yeah.
and we can pick them apart actually and dissect the actual comments and see if they make sense. And someone
Yeah.
might be right. See, Joe B, I knew it was you.
Yeah,
I
and
knew it.
listen, some people have actual like
Beef.
legit opinions and that's okay. You don't have to like us, but you know what? We can love what you are giving to us, sometimes we can look at things and go, okay, how can we learn from that, and how can we
Yeah.
better get haunted for all of you on the side that actually do love and spend your time with us.
Yeah.
But be just should know we spend, gosh, so much time working hard, and you guys do too on the side, and we're
Yeah, I
seeing that
do.
every day. And here's how we'll segue into that. How hard you guys work in the network and for Get Haunted, and to create amazing connections and amazing opportunities. Landed us one yesterday.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
But maybe before that, we should talk about New Egypt.
Oh gosh, let's do that, because you know what? This is the one thing that I hate, and I know that's what they want. It's the one thing that I hate about the stupid drama is, like, we've had so much happening since last Friday, and so many amazing things just rising to the top. We're so excited about all those things, paracons and events and new
Yeah.
events coming up. We had number two,
Event
right?
number two.
Event number two. We love
Uh
that.
oh.
Ooh,
Warner's. Oh,
oh,
shit. We're gonna be in
oh.
trouble. Yeah, event number two took place at New Egypt Historical Society Museum in New Egypt, New Jersey. It was sold out. So we had about I think 12 people total joined us for an investigation. It was my first time really investigating that place. The parts of the crew had been there prior. But for everybody else, it was new. So this is a new location for Get Haunted, and it's one of those. I said it in the post. It's the actual true meaning of the words hidden gem.
Yeah.
Um, I was so surprised at the things that went down there during the investigation. I just can't. I cannot wait to go back now. So we got to add some more dates. But first rotation. I wasn't supposed to be working, but I always ended up working anyway. I was kind of just there to
Mhm.
orbit, and so we went down the basement, which is supposed to be, and the story has it that's kind of it's pretty funky down there. It
Yeah.
did get a little funky down there at
Mhm.
times, and we did get one EVP that later in the night that upon playback there sounded a little different than when I got it on the computer. Once I got it on the
Yeah.
computer,
Yeah.
I started playing it back and I heard something totally different. And I'm not going to say it yet because I do
Don't.
want to do an experiment where we put it
Mhm.
out there and see if
Yeah.
anybody picks what I hear. Um, but essentially, it says it's the so and so, right? And it's the so and so. The so and so part would make zero sense to anybody. So I
Mhm.
reached out to my contact there, to Mike, and I was like, hey, does this word mean anything to New Egypt? And he's like, yeah. And then he tells me the story of this
Mhm.
person and their nickname.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I thought he was joking because this would be for me the first time I got I believe, nah, it could be the second time or Eastern State. I got one that was kind of funky, but there was no corroboration there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Joe, we'll get to that. But yeah, so this guy, his nickname, they say it says it's the so and so. I got all his info now, his date of death, and it did tie to another piece of evidence from the house that night. He was just crazy, and it's one of the best voices I've captured. It's really solid. And then actually yesterday is another one I found in that same session where it sounds like a similar voice. So for me, tying those things to an unknown, because this guy
Mhm.
is not a significant piece of the history there, at least that's given to the public.
Yeah.
Really cool, really cool. So that made my whole weekend just that much better. Yes, we had a chair move. About I forgot about this, Joe. I wasn't there for this. Joe was, but they had a chair move about, I would guess that's 8 to 10 inches. Um, hey,
Oh,
Rach. Um, After the first session, we had everybody in the room where we set up the snacks and all those fun things, and we were talking. We were doing a recap of both sessions, and while I was talking, I heard above us, I hear footsteps, right? Like really real
yeah,
footsteps. Like these are footsteps.
yeah,
To the point where I didn't think we had everybody there. And Joby also heard that. And I think some other people, but we heard it walk across the second floor. And then it did sound like it was coming down the stairs. And talked to Mike about that as well. And I believe Haunted Nights was there and captured this same phenomenon on film.
mm,
Um, this is one of the coolest places now in my top places to get back to. It was just really, really good
yeah,
investigation. Mike showed me some photos and some evidence from another team that was pretty compelling as well. So it's unassuming. There's a
hmm,
variety. I think the general consensus for everybody that was there is that there's sort of a variety of, like, some places you walk in and you're like, this place is funky. Other
yeah,
places you walk in and you're like, oh, it feels good here.
yeah,
This had mixtures of that. So really just a really cool place. It was our first time. um we as a team decided that 12 is probably too little, just one or two too many for
yeah,
that building. So we're going to cut the next investigation down to 10
yeah,
max. I loved it. I
yeah.
loved it. For me, it was my first time back out doing anything in 2024, and I couldn't have started any better. But
What what do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. They
What do
might
you,
be talking about our backdrops.
oh yeah, I'm just
Uh,
in my Wednesday spot. Hey, but what I want to know is, would George approve of this evidence?
probably
Is this
not.
George approved? This isn't George approved evidence?
I don't know. Mike's photo that he captured is pretty solid.
Yeah.
You know, it's yeah, I won't share. I don't know what he wants shared, but it's pretty good evidence. And Forgotten Explorations did, their videos coming. They were at New
Mm,
Egypt, and some funky stuff happened down there in the basement that I didn't even know about. Mike's really
mhm.
good at not sharing too much. Um, so we'll wait for that video.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a really good place, and we're gonna add some more dates for there because I just want to go back. I just want. Mike said, "Hey, you want to try to sleep here?" I was like, "I don't think. I really
Oh,
don't. I don't think. I
oh.
don't think I could do it."
Yeah, you could.
No, Sarah. I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, we got to get you
Okay.
there.
Yeah,
That's right.
I like the smaller, like sometimes I like that smaller, more intimate situation where you can really sort of get comfortable as if you are in a house, right? And sort of let your vulnerabilities come through a little bit to see what happens.
Yeah, yeah. And Joe, I saw some weird stuff in that basement as well. There was a point Cindy was off to opposite me, and in the basement there is a window that's kind of covered, right?
Hmm.
But I mean, it blacked out. When you sit in the dark for too long, you lose sort of your spatial awareness and
Mm.
distance and heights. Um, so I'm like, and Cindy's not the tallest person in the world, right? So I'm like, Cindy, like, are you moving? But once we got a light back on, um, I was like, shit, there was no way that was possible. It was not. So, but behind me, when I was doing my little thing I do, there were points people saw some pretty wild things. New Egypt. Um, Oh yeah, yeah, I know that story. Yeah, Mike's a badass, right? In real life, Mike's a badass, but I know, like when I was there with him, just me and Mike to meet, we had a meeting, and I wanted to look at the place. Yeah, he would not let me shut the lights off in the basement. He's like, nope, no, because I wanted to just do an EV. I like doing EVPs in the dark. I just do. Not happening. Um,
Hmm.
but New Egypt's really, really good, guys. And how are you, Ron? New Egypt's really, really good.
Hmm.
So when we add it, if you missed out, you want
Yeah.
to check it. You do want to check it out. And
And everybody, oh, go ahead.
all the money goes straight to the historical society.
Yeah.
Um, what we pay. So
Yeah.
it's a big donation. So yeah, pretty big donation. It's just a cool place. So I had fun. I can't wait to run through the rest of the EVPs. Um, yeah, yeah, it's good.
I
Yeah,
wish you
no,
lived here closer to Candy. You would. There are so many amazing locations right here on the East Coast. There are so many amazing locations throughout the entire world, but also just right here in our own backyards in the United States. And this is why we love showcasing and listening to there. I mean, again, the paranormal community is bigger than you realize. There's so many things to discover, and what you guys might find, let us know. And what we find, we want to let you guys know because things like New Egypt pop up and you're like, hey, you're going to want to check this out.
yeah, Ron, let's talk. If you did Staticom there, I'd be curious to see if you got
Mhm.
this weird word at any point that I got. Um, this one blew my mind. Mike is also one of the most skeptical people you'll ever run into.
Mhm.
So he
Mhm.
heard it at first, and someone else heard something differently. So he's like, and he hates the DR60. It was caught on a DR60, but um, yeah, I know what I hear, and
He's allowed. He's allowed that
he's
opinion.
oh, absolutely. But he
Yeah.
he he was like back and forth on it, but it's just a word that you wouldn't just hear for no reason. So um,
Yeah.
yeah, and if not, I would love to get back there and do a full blown audio investigation in that basement because they're talkative. It's cool. It's a cool place.
Wouldn't it be kind of, oh, Ron, listen. And if you guys don't know, Ron Yacovetti, Entity Voices Paranormal, but let's talk about this Staticom. These are the people we find in the paranormal that are it's so exciting because people are taking some specialties here, right? Wouldn't this be great to do the DR60 Rob specialty, Ron Yacovetti with the Staticom, somebody
Mm,
else that might do something a little bit more with audio and do just a strictly specialized investigation and start to do some
yeah.
cross experiments.
Oh God.
I would
Yeah.
I would love that.
I'd love that. So Ron, this is interesting too. And Sandy, I was not upstairs, but apparently they were saying something similar. Like Rob's here.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
I don't know. Sandy, you can confirm.
Ron's just like, are you speechless, Ron? Or
Yeah, he might have did an emoji that he's probably on an iPhone, which is why.
hey, easy,
Hey, hey,
easy. Hey.
um, yeah. So there was a point, after one, they're like, yeah, upstairs they was talking, it was calling her name. I don't know why or what or how. I don't
Mhm,
even love hearing that sometimes, but yeah,
mhm.
it's just I love that place. So I
Yeah.
can't wait to go back. We'll add some more.
Awesome. We love that. So, New Egypt, New Jersey. That's a lot to say. New Egypt, New Jersey.
Mhm.
Give them some serious love. If you do not follow that page, please go do that. Aw, it was some hearts. That's what he was saying.
Blue
Yes.
heart, blue heart.
Some hearts, a little blue heart. So yeah, go check them out. Give them some love. Come check it out as an event, or rent it yourself. Give it some love. Like we said, Forgotten Explorations has just been there, and we hope to see more people get in there and see from their perspective what they discover right inside the New Egypt Historical Museum.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
It's good. It's good. Even if you don't go with us, go. It's just good. Um, yeah. So with that, we've got some other things to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Yes,
We
we do.
do.
And I love this because I know Big Daddy Andy, we promise. We have our calendar, but we are also peppering in some things because we didn't fill it up this year. We did it a little bit differently than we normally had done in the past. So just watch to see what happens. I love this. See,
You
like
should.
right here. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. This is what Get Haunted is all about. This is what the network is all about. Sam, I love that you have linked up with Austin. Number one, such a good guy, such a good kid. I love what their channel is about. Um, And Sam, we love you and all your hard work. Exactly what you're doing. You are learning stuff. You go to school. She is like so focused on filming. She does amazing edits. She is a girl after my own heart. She is beautiful inside and out. She has Sam's Pretty Paranormal, True Crime, Paranormal. And to link up with Forgotten Explorations and doing a possible collab, what is better in this world?
Nothing cooler.
Nothing cooler. So we can't wait to
Nothing.
hear more about that. But again, what the network does is they get out there, they see things, they bring things to people's attention. And one of those things happened just yesterday.
Just yesterday. Yeah, it
Yeah,
all unfolded in a very, very interesting way, and I'm excited to share it
yeah,
with
yeah.
everybody.
With
We're doing it
everybody.
now?
Should we do it now?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, let's just do it now. So yesterday, and it was kind of interesting. We have every Tuesday. My hair's like my hair's crazy actually.
Mine's
What's
crazy today
happening?
too.
Yeah,
It must be the water.
yeah. She is Adam. Nothing short of. She
She's
is just the sweetest pea, and we just adore her and her energy. So yesterday, every Tuesday, we have sort of like a come together. Sometimes Sarah and Rob have to sort of justify their craziness of ideas and what's happening and keeping us on task are two of our very amazing crew and management team, which is Julie and Terry. And they sort of keep us on track because we can have an idea, which we have another great idea that happened yesterday too, that I think the side pieces will totally love. Our
oh
old fashioned
yeah,
thing. You're
yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
love
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You're
Because
going to love this.
you guys are going to be a part of this. Trust
Yeah,
us.
you're going to be a part of this. But so we do, and this is how it happens. We'll just be like, oh my God, this would be a great idea. And then, Julie's like, hey, what about what we got going on? And we get sort of roped back into being on track. But during that, we had some people reach out and like, hey, psst, there's a great location nearby. And so Rob went to work. And within all that work that he did, he already took a meeting. And we're so excited because of you guys bringing it to our attention. I kind of see you wearing something. I see you wearing it right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a shirt while I was there.
Yeah. What does
Hold
that say?
on.
What does this say? Oh, yeah. Pennsylvania Roadhouse. Hello. Oh, yeah. Let's see the back. Turn around, Stack. Like, look how awesome that fun logo is. Well, you're a little too to the side. Can you straighten out? Okay, perfect. Stop. Perfect. So yeah, this was brought to our attention. Holy hell, he's banging all over
Yeah,
there.
I just I broke my knee off, I think. God.
Um, yeah, this was so cool because, some people had brought it to our attention. There was a call out by Pennsylvania Roadhouse. The network, you guys jumped on it and not only offered up our names, but also just brought it to our attention.
Yep.
And Rob went to work and he's like, oh, hell, this is 9 miles away from me.
It was right in my backyard. So I reached out and they were excited to have somebody come in.
Yeah.
The story is pretty crazy, right? It's a place that's under new ownership. And when, it's kind of a roadhouse, man. It's this
Mhm.
really cool, bar, and it was a lot of things. It was a stagecoach stop on the Sullivan Trail, way the hell back in history.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened there. A lot has
Mhm.
happened there. So,
Mhm.
should we show a couple photos?
I think we should because as I choke. Yeah, this is really cool. And this is just people and the paranormal helping people that have questions and are looking for some guidance. And here it was 9 miles away from where Rob is. And he reached out and they were very receptive to having us come out and sit down and have a chat. And Rob, you made a lot of new friends last night.
Yeah, I did. Look, it's one of those places, right? it's the locals, right? It's their hangout, and I get it. So people are protected. I kind of came in like a bull. The door looked heavier than it is in real life. Plus, there's a little wind, so came in and slammed the door open. Like it's straight out of a movie. Everybody's head turns. We're
Mm,
like, okay. Um, I sit down at the bar. I was speaking. Oh, Adam, you know this place. Um, I was speaking earlier to Marcy, who runs the place. Now I'm in there. She wasn't there. She had run out. So,
mhm,
like, I don't even have an ally here. Yeah, everybody. So I'm busting the door open. I sit down. Bartender's like, "Can I get you something?" Like, yeah, I'll do it. Tito's and tonic. He's like, "All right." I was like, "Hey, is Marcy around?" He's like, "Nah, she just stepped out." He's like, what do you need?" I'm like, I was talking to her earlier about saying, he's like, "Oh, you're the paranormal guy, right?" So, um, and I'm at a bar, right? And there's people all around, and the stories started coming,
mhm,
right? Including from the bartender. He's a skeptic. He's like, I'm a skeptic unless when I leave, unless I'm here. He's like, when I leave, he's like, but I've
mhm,
seen so much stuff here, dude. He's like, and just last week, he's like, there was, I don't know, how much a meat scale weighs, but they're not light. Um, He's like, Rob, I walk past this thing 90 times a day. He's like, this time I walked by, it came flying, it flew off the shelf across the room, hit the wall, and broke into
mhm,
three pieces.
mhm,
All the stories, right? What's interesting to me here, and it does, and Adam, if you were there, I don't know if you got a vibe, but it's got a vibe. I don't know if that's because I
mhm,
had a notion coming in, but I did a little bit of investigating there and may have caught something. Um, but over the years, it was many things, right? It was a pagan's bar, a pagan motorcycle club hangout. A lot of things have happened here on this property over
mhm.
time. Um, Full body apparitions, according to the people that were there. And look, when you talk to somebody and they're telling you their story, and
Yeah,
you see it in their face. I truly believe the things that they were telling us, right?
yeah.
It's odd, but glasses flying,
Mhm,
glasses shattering,
mhm.
disembodied voices, people being touched, the classic stuff, right? But to
Classic.
me, the thing that stood out were the apparitions, where they're not
Mhm,
shadow folks, they're actual faces
mhm,
and suit. They can see the clothing and all those things. Bartender told me he was down in the basement, which there's a photo in here. Is Creep Show, and he's like, dude, I went down there. There was somebody crouching on the floor. I could see his
ugh,
face with his beard and everything. He's like, he's like, that's like they hate going down there.
mhm.
So I was there for an hour or two talking to them what they're trying to accomplish. So we're gonna do some things. Um, we're gonna do some things with these folks. What weekend?
Hey, Damon. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
um, so yeah, really, really, really intriguing place.
Mhm,
Yeah, it's biker. It's so biker. It's so cool, right? They got like a Sportster engine up on the. I think that's the beer tap. I don't drink beer. That
mhm,
over on the right
mhm,
is their basement. It doesn't. Not that I have found, unless there's something underground, Stacy, but there is a lake right behind it.
okay,
Um, it was a country club at one point. It was a gun display, which I'm guessing either museum type or a gun store. I'm not quite sure. Um, not unlimited, I think, but I am going back. Their wings are supposed to be the business. So there's a lot going on
mhm,
here. Oh, too much, too much. So yeah, we're gonna try to help them out with some things, and by help them out, that means we're gonna bring some folks in
mhm,
to do some different types of investigative things. First and foremost, we're gonna go in and see what we can help figure out. We know the hot spots. Um,
mhm,
yeah, I'm just gonna leave it all right there. There's a big old plan in the works, and they're excited, and we're excited. I don't know what kind of rock it is, but it's all rock down there. Like, so go ahead, Sarah. I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's okay. But what I kind of dig about this whole opportunity, and again, thank you guys so much for spotting this and bringing it to our attention, to lifting our name into the game, because we are paranormal people as well. This could really bring all of you also together. These are projects. This needs some actual digging.
It does.
um, this is not, so just so everybody realizes, this is not us grabbing, land grabbing. This is helping a location that is in real need of some help right now. They need money brought back into this location, like many locations. They're struggling right now. So we are, I say we, I'm going to collectively say that we are 9 miles away. We can do something, and we are going to be doing something in the
Yeah.
next couple weeks, and do it on a more consistent basis. And hey, you also went in there with, there are many amazing groups and teams out there. Check them
I
out.
told him, I was like, yeah, give her, we hit it off. We had a good time. Right. So we'll see what happens.
Mhm,
Yeah. And there's food, and there's, if you're there to hang, they got the booze,
mhm,
right. And they got the sodas. Um, but it was they were very, very kind. Right. Look, it's a biker bar. Right. So you're like, all right, I'm going in, I
yeah,
was all alone.
yeah,
About everybody was really cool. I talked to, some of the patrons, the regulars
mhm,
that have all seen shit there, right? So I'm
mhm,
like, there's a building full of people that have had experiences, and I would have driven by this place 1,000 times and probably have. I never thought for a second. It does
mhm,
have the vibe, right? But inside, it's much, much different. It's really cool. So I got to see the basement, got to see the attic where there are some stories.
mhm.
There are known deaths that I have confirmed on property, some not that long ago. Um, we're gonna see, but yeah, we're gonna do something a little different here, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna make it. Um, what did Adam say? I felt like I didn't fit in. Ugh, we're
Oh,
fighting.
sorry.
Um, yeah, I can see that. Look, any local place, you got your
Yeah,
locals. And when you walk in, it was me kicking the door open like a jackass. They were like, "Oh, nice entrance." And I'm like, sorry. But that guy's name was actually George. I wonder if that was the George. It's not the same George. I'm just joking. But I got to talk to George, and, he was the only non believer there. He's sitting there. They're all telling stories, looking around. He's like,
yeah,
"You guys all believe in this shit?" And then everybody was like, "Yeah, George, Jesus." And where
yeah,
George sits, um, typically when he's at that bar, is right in the one area that they get a lot of stuff. So he was, yeah, I noticed he looked around a couple times, but
yeah,
I got in the
yeah,
football pool. I got 2 boxes, so we're good. I got a football pool where, like, it's a cool
yeah.
place with really, really kind and nice people that are
Yeah,
trying to.
Pennsylvania Roadhouse, Rachel, in Nazareth, Pennsylvania.
That's right.
And we already were like, I mean, here's the thing. We were like, Forgotten Exploration needs to come in here and do
Yeah,
something.
we talked about that, you and I, last night. We
Yeah,
need to get those boys up there. The place is cool. Hey,
yeah,
Sherry. It's just a really, really cool place. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna mix a little bit of, it's hard. We can't shut them down to do an investigation. So we're gonna mix a little bit of,
yeah.
while they're open with while they're closed, and we're gonna get everybody's stories documented. So sit tight because it's gonna be cool.
Oh, yeah, what I love about this particular opportunity that Marcy sort of extended is, this is a great opportunity to lift everybody that is a part of this location. Again, this is not about Get Haunted. We just have that ability to be able to go in, hey Kevin, and we want to hear their voices. We want to see and hear their contribution to the paranormal, what their experiences are. So, and then, gosh, to be able to get some good food in us, we hear great burgers, great wings. Like, this is a win-win for everybody, folks.
Yeah, Hotel Bethlehem is a
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful hotel. Um, yeah, so that's a cool little
yeah,
nugget to share with you guys. We're gonna move fast on this one. I want to try to do maybe a something for Valentine's Day where we can get some people together and bring some money into in
Yeah.
for the
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse and do some spooky Valentine's kind of fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Give them some love. Give
Yeah.
them the love that they need to keep on going and existing and being the great little spot that they are. So we're super excited, right, Kaylee? So
Yeah.
this was let's just get in there and introduce ourselves since you were so close, and you know, just sitting and listening to people. Hey guys, what we have learned in the last few years working together as Get Haunted is you let people have a voice and beautiful things happen out of that, and it's enriching just to be able to sit and meet like would we have even known about any of these people?
Oh, that's my point, right? So I'm thinking there's one, two, there were five stories I got last night from
Mhm.
five different people. And it's fun. It's one of my favorite things about doing this is hearing their stories, right? And they felt comfortable sharing them, right? Because
Mhm.
and none of them were like real big believers. One of my favorite stories was from Marcy. They had hired a new bartender at one point, right? And Marcy's office is there. It's in the building. She runs the place. So she went back there and ended up falling asleep. Well, the girl thought Marcy left and didn't know how to lock the place up. And I might be butchering the story, but the gist of the story is she didn't want to leave it and leave the door open, so she just stayed. And once Marcy realized she was still there in the morning, the girl was crying. She's like, the freaking bar
Oh.
stool was just spinning by itself. She's like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. Um,
Oh.
no, who they did have a team come in, I think last year from Connecticut, which sort of validated some of their things.
Mhm.
Um, but no, there's never been any real hardcore or long-term investigation that I am aware of. So this is hours old, guys. We just wanted to share it
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
if you're trying to figure out what to do for Valentine's Day, maybe it's come hang out with us and we'll do dinner and some ghost hunting at a possibly another hidden gem. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
We don't know until we go in there, right? So
Yeah.
we're not making any claims that we are the first. No one
No.
can make that claim at this point. Just the one team that came in from Connecticut that Marcy, I believe, had come in.
Yeah.
So there are no claims of us doing that. So right from our mouths, we are not stating that, but we are we saw the call out from Marcy. It was brought to our attention. So yeah, there's that. And I wanted to say, Kaylee, you kind of just made me realize this. And Damon Christie was on. I don't know if he is still on, but I want to bring this to everybody's attention. I'm going to be posting about it. Damon is part of a new show coming out shortly called Beers, Booze, and Boogeymen. So
Oh,
I will put all that
cool.
information out there for you guys to check out. Another new show. They are not part of the P3, not yet, anyways. If they want to be, but they are not. But we will definitely support another new show coming out called
Absolutely.
Beer, Booze, and Boogeymen. So just
Cool.
wanted everybody to hear that.
Cool.
Yeah, so there's that. That's pretty amazing and fun, and I feel like that's kind of sometimes our specialty, Rob. Like we have like this pile of ideas that we work on constantly, and it's like universe is like, oh, and here's where that would fit.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny how it all works out. That one
Yeah,
almost didn't work out for us. Like yeah. So, but
doesn't matter
thank
why.
you again. Thank you to the network for,
Yes,
and it had nothing to do with us or them. It has some
no,
external forces there,
yeah.
but there we
Love
go.
notes, folks. Love
There we
notes.
go. It worked out really well.
It
So we
did.
might as well drop the next nugget and
Oof. This one we've been kind of teasing for a little while, and we are actually we have a call after this live, and we'll get some stuff kind of hammered out there. But we want to tease and give you guys what we've been working on, and we're so excited about this. Ugh,
so there's
yeah,
some pieces of this graphic blacked out
yeah.
because They have to be right now.
Yeah.
Maybe this after, depending on how this call goes now. Um, this afternoon, here in about an hour or so, we should have the final pieces of the puzzle put into
Yeah.
place, and we can officially launch this. But what if? What if we said to you that in May we can bring three of the paranormal disciplines together with some pretty intriguing people in the fields and
Mhm.
offer you a paranormal investigation along with a sky watch at a CE5 location and some people that are really deep into the alien piece, you know? And what if we offered you a hike with a well known cryptid hunter and lectures and workshops and a 2-day event where once again we try to tear down the walls between the different disciplines and the different um, groups, and we saw this work with East Coast Para Expo, right?
Yes, we
But
did.
what if we all got together for 2 days and did some amazing 2 days amazing things with different disciplines, and some of them are optional and some of them are not, and some of them will be oh, while you're looking for aliens, well, maybe we can be doing something over here with Richie. I thought that said boring. I thought that said
No.
boring. um, but while the group A is looking for to make
Mhm.
contact out there, what's happening over here? Like, what if there's a paranormal connection between cryptids, aliens, and
Yeah.
classic ghost. Um, Go ahead, Sarah. You're
Well,
dying to
well,
talk.
we I I am. But I think this is what's really awesome because we hear this so often. We hear people with the theories, and when you see Bigfoot, that sometimes there's alien activity and sometimes there's paranormal activity. I know when I say paranormal, just as a disclaimer, we know
She
when
means ghost.
Sarah says I mean ghost, and that's just because that's my world. I do not. I give everybody the respect in the paranormal community in the other areas. But this is something that to me is amazing because if you've ever wanted to sort of step outside of your comfort zone and learn something a little different, what we have asked here is, and again, we're just asking other people in the paranormal to bring their friends to meet our friends, and we sort of cross contaminate our investigations here a little bit and cross experiment to understand where these common threads are. And when we offered this to the people that we've spoken to, they were pretty excited. I was so excited to hear how excited they were to be like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So, it's the disciplines coming together. We saw this
Yeah.
happen in real time
Mm-hmm.
during the East Coast Paranormal Expo.
Mm-hmm.
Our table was next to Bigfoot guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to their lectures, they came to ours. It was really, really, really good. And
Mm-hmm.
watching everybody working together and talking about
Mm-hmm.
theories and possible connections. And it's how we met Richie. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Um, you know, that's what it's all about, guys. So now let's stick all of us, right? Let's stick a bunch
Yeah.
of enthusiasts
Yeah.
together in a haunted place for 2 days and then branch out and do some other things. And um, there are lectures, there are workshops. Like this is a big deal. Yeah. So I everybody that knows me knows when the Bigfoot piece is happening, I'll be back at the hotel. I'd rather deal with I don't mess around with the Bigfoot, man.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. I don't even know about the alien piece if I'm comfortable, but CE5, I guess these, and we have allegedly we have lined up a pretty well-known speaker about it to come
Mm-hmm.
in, and
Mm-hmm.
there's pieces, right? We're not going to
Yeah.
be all just trapped in a building for two
I know.
days. It's this mobile, collaborative workshop
Yeah.
that, by the way, doesn't end
No.
on Monday morning.
Oh,
It ends later because we're going to
yeah.
continue the work and we're going to continue
Yeah.
to analyze the data.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Well, and I think this is where, for some of us, we don't know what we don't know. And you might discover a new piece. We might see people from each of these, as you say, disciplines come together and do something collaborative. That's what this is about. This is everybody introducing their friends to everybody. We have said this since day one together. And sometimes we feel like we need to reiterate that. We
Yeah.
are not, we want to expand some thoughts and theories, some beliefs, and experiences really is what it comes down to for us, is creating this space. And I think this is what I would just like to say we've gotten rather good at, is creating that space for all of you to make your own choices the way you want to make them, and to understanding, like, there's the space, go out and do something with it, because you guys, once that space created, you guys make it this amazing experience. And that's what we love to
Yeah.
see. And I love this because, you know, you can have a misconception about something, or there might be something else there that you might go, okay, you know what, I've always wanted to try this. And now you're going to have some people with some expertise in those areas
Yeah.
to take you there.
Yeah. And look, yeah, I know what you meant. I knew what you meant, Richie. Um, yeah, for me, so again, this is going to be a 2-day event. The piece we're working on right now is just we're trying to make sure that this is reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Enough to make it happen and for everybody to be able to get there. And we have some people coming in with additional experiments.
Mhm.
It's just really cool if this comes off, and we'll know today. But if this goes off, it could be the beginning of something really, really cool that I don't think I've seen happen, like in this format, at least. But
Mhm.
again, 2 days. It will be an event. It's not a paracon. It's not that.
No,
This
no.
is all of us working together,
Oh, yeah.
sharing techniques, sharing thoughts, sharing whatever the hell we want to share.
Evidence during it. This is a working, an
Yeah.
actual
Oh yeah, we're
working.
gonna work through
Yeah.
all of the evidence. D-Hoot, it's not in Texas. Um,
No.
so there's some other pieces here. There are permits needed to do some of the exploring of the woods that are supposed to be squatchy. So there's some things that are just being finalized. But I hope it all kind of comes together. Hey, John. I hope it all comes together, and it should
Mhm.
today.
Mhm.
Um, Dinners like these, we're gonna be eating all around tables, eating dinner together and talking. It's just gonna be cool.
What what I kind of envision in my head is, like having people from the different areas of interest coming together. And when we eat, when we finally sort of take a breath and sort of just listen to each other and talk and share, and that right there, you guys will really, if you think about this, those moments, those eating moments, those moments just kind of hanging out, is where a lot of these bigger experiments will be created, because you're going to hear each other. You're going to say, well, why don't we try this? And, or let's, you have this equipment, I have that equipment, why don't we try that?
Oh yeah.
This is where it all comes together, folks. Your voices matter. All of your voices. It doesn't matter if it's your first day or your 2000th day. We don't give a shit. Your voice matters. We want to hear you. We want to see what else we could do out there to gain some evidence to really go over and talk about it and see
Connected.
what that means.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Connect the dots.
Stacy. Yes, it's in May. We've talked about this. Stacy will be, in one form or another, a part of this. We're gonna rely on
Oh.
some of his RV expertise to maybe help,
Mm-hmm.
in this. So yeah, Stacy, don't make plans. Um, yeah, I mean, look, I've only ever I was at a beautiful place in New York with Corey Heinzen,
Mm-hmm.
former owner of the Conjuring House, and they decided they were going to try to talk to these
Oh,
UFOs and aliens.
yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't having any of it, but it was intriguing to me. They were playing these frequencies, um, but it was really really cold, and I was terrified. So I went back to the
Yeah.
hotel room because I'm like, nah. What if
Yeah.
they show up and they don't like us?
Yeah.
Um, Decided against it. So
We won't know, right?
we
We
won't
won't
know
know until we give this a shot. So keep your eyes open on the network, on the
real
Get
soon.
Haunted main page. We
Next
will get you, what's that?
next day or two, maybe even
Yeah,
tonight, if we can get through this last hurdle here today, which is it's not even a hurdle. It's just we got to make sure everything's good so that we
yeah,
can set the right price on this
yeah,
thing and people can actually attend it. We don't want to go people going broke, but it's at a place for 2 days, so we
yeah.
have to do this.
Yeah, and I do hope that and there are lots of different areas, and maybe this is something we'll see in the Bridgewater Triangle as well. Like I would love to see this concept move around a little bit to sort of, yeah, and then once we get those base experiments and thoughts and theories and some evidence, it would be interesting to take that and then have this event again and see how those things connect or if you can recreate
Yeah.
them. I mean, there's some real buildable things here for you guys to be out there. It's just a little bit of mixing it up and creating some new experiences for you. And we're very, very, very excited about it. We work hard every day to bring something new, and we have some ideas that when we find those right people, that's what's so fun about this. It's creating those connections, not chaos, and finding every little piece of those puzzles that you guys can add to. That's the fun part of this.
Reading Stacy's message. Yeah, this is why I don't do it. Right? Because what if he's right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I don't do that. I've survived a lot of shit. I'm not getting taken out.
Yeah. By an alien.
Yeah,
But
it just
guess
and
what? If you're going to be, there's nothing you can do about it.
I don't have to assist. I don't have to go
We
out
don't,
there and fire a laser at him and be like, "Hey, I'm right here."
yeah.
It's
Well,
stupid.
I don't know.
But you guys
I
should
don't,
all do it, not me.
we love you too. And guys, go check out Tammy's got a really, really great event coming up. And Tammy, I cannot keep up on all the dates without notes, but please go check it out on the network. It is at McIntyre Villa. I believe it is $75. It is going to be an amazing event with Tammy there. I believe API, that's the Afterlife Paranormal of Oklahoma. Go check that event out on the page, please. If you are in that area in McIntyre, you're going to want to go. It's a fantastic location. First of all,
Mhm. Yep.
McIntyre Villa, you're going to want to be at, and Tammy is quite the person that you'll want to hang out with and do an event with. All right. So, okay, yes, watch Banter with Richie B from last night. He had a crazy abduction story.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Hey, we're trying to sell tickets, Richie.
we we can promise you an experience in the paranormal. We can't promise you an abduction.
We cannot. We
We
cannot.
cannot.
Unless
We
unless
cannot.
one of these people doesn't stop running their mouth about me, they might get abducted. Just saying.
No, no, no.
No, I'm just joking. It's not a threat.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Um,
That shit scares me, Richie. Like,
yeah.
I'm not joking. I why why send a flare up when you don't don't need to? But people love it. So
They do. Well, look, I mean, people wonder why we sometimes provoke and look for the things
I
we look
know.
for. So you can't, you just never
I'm
know.
not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not doing
I,
it.
I know. Listen, I get it. And I love Bigfoot. He's real cute sitting in my back seat of the car, but I don't know that I want to meet him in real life. I get it. I totally get it. So yeah, with that, we have been busy. We will continue to stay busy. Um, I guess if it would be great for all those with the big opinions. I wish they'd show up to the conference table so they could help us with some of this work
Yeah.
because it can get exhausting sometimes.
Oh,
Um, with that,
with that,
I'm hungry. We've been talking
me
about
too.
Wendy's. Did you enjoy your Wendy's, Richie? Was it good? Did you actually get it?
I'm sure he did. Or is that what's happening after this show? Wendy's runs?
Maybe because I'm actually I'm
No.
this few pancakes aren't cutting it.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Yeah,
I
probably
need
why.
like
What?
I know I need like a cheeseburger, a bacon cheeseburger, I think.
No, don't do it. Don't
Don't
get
do
bacon
what?
on it. Don't
Okay.
do don't get bacon on it today. Ugh, I don't know why I just got a bad feeling about it. Don't
All
do it.
right.
Yeah. Oh gosh. See, he did have it and now he's selling it. He said the fries were on point. Guys on the side, do you have anything you would like to add or say, or is there anything you would like to promote before we sign off and get some Wendy's down our traps before we have a meeting? Do you make it a good day? You make it a good day. We think of you often and we hope you are doing well and keep us posted and we will keep you in our thoughts. Um, Bacon and pancakes. Yes, I love bacon and pancakes too, but I didn't have any protein here to make with my pancakes. So I'm working on just carbs today. That's just not good. It's never a good thing.
No.
Anything on the side, we'll give you just a moment here. Um, if you have,
Richie's
yo,
saying, go check it out. Go watch Richie's last night episode of Banter with Richie B on YouTube or on you can find that I think on Facebook, but it's on YouTube. Go to
yeah,
his YouTube, watch his episode, and I guess I'll have to do it.
yeah. You have a good day, Mike Cronin.
Yeah,
I
Cronin.
watch out for those sticks. We need to bring a little bit of your twisted tarot back too.
We do. I know. We're gonna bring him back, and I do actually have Kaylee tagged. No, Karen tagged me in a Joe Rogan video where he just annihilates Connecticut. So I'm gonna send that to you, Mike, because it's pretty damn funny.
Yeah, no, this is not, this is, we caught up. Professor T is caught up. This week is a no-go, and then it will be the following week that
That's
he
right.
has a show. So yeah,
Right. We're juggling. We're juggling.
we are juggling, and we've got a lot, and we have a, we're like well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to get in
No,
trouble
no,
for that.
do not. We got a lot of irons in the fire.
We have a lot of irons in
We
the
got a lot
fire.
of
Okay,
irons in the fire now. You see what I'm saying?
I do. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, guys, let's see. D Hoot next Thursday is supposed to be. Okay. Oh my God, Stacy.
Now listen here, Stacy.
Yeah, you stop right now. You need to stop. Um,
I'm trying to be
and
Southern Cajun guy.
yeah, okay, well, you
It ain't
stop.
working.
It's not
Yes,
working.
I know, Christina. Connecticut is full of beautiful souls, except for like four.
Those four kind of take over.
There's four, but
Yeah.
Rogan made me laugh. So
Yeah.
because he sounds like me, and I didn't copy that shit, but it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send it to
Um,
you too, Christina.
So, with that, as always, we see you, we appreciate you, and we certainly love you. Thank you for being the network. Thank you for being the good and the paranormal. Keep working at it. We see all the stuff that you guys are out there creating and doing and sharing, and we see the love that you guys give. Keep doing
Mhm.
that. This Thursday, again, on the Get Haunted Paranormal podcast program, Whispers Within with Jenny Davis and Candy Slater with Ursula
Ursula.
Bilski. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Bilski.
I feel really
That sounds
bad.
right. That sounds right. Ursula
That seems
Bilski.
about right.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
If we're wrong,
Um,
we'll put out a retraction.
we'll put out a retraction. Saturday, there are two shows Haunted Faith with Bill Bryan of the Talking Board Traveling Museum. Also, Richie B coming back at you. He's trying to fight us for how many times he can be on in a week.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah.
he's got a speed, I think.
Yeah, it's a competition. Love to you too, Kimberly. And is that going? And then Sunday, and then the new week will start. This week was a little different with the show schedule, but Sunday also the Awakening with Danny and Dee Dee. Please don't miss that. But we'll post all that up so you guys can keep up to date with the shows you want to watch. It is Wednesday. We are hungry. You guys have the rest of your day to finish off. So with that, go out there, be fantastic, be fabulous, and we will catch you, you know, who knows when. You'll see us.
Yeah, yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna be back up soon because I got some fun things. I don't know
Oh,
what.
do this too. Be sure to send in those pictures you want. This is a little side. We are still working on the promotional video for 2024. That is happening, but this is a side social media project done by Danny, making sure that you get your photos sent in. Hashtag We Are Get Haunted Thursday. She puts out an amazing post every week. So if you didn't get it last week, you'll get it this week, and if you don't get it this week, you'll get it next week. So just
Oh,
keep sending those pictures in.
yeah.
You have a beautiful day.
You have a beautiful day.
And you be on a show. You need
No,
to be on a show,
You go
Sam.
be on a show.
Yeah, you go eat, Kim.
You go eat. Stop telling us what to do, everyone.
No bacon. No bacon
All
today.
right, look, she's
No
been right
bacon.
before, dude. I'm not taking
Yeah.
chances.
No bacon. No bacon. All right, guys. Go have a great day. We'll see you
Hmm.
soon. Peace.